Hi everyone, it's Christophe Choo with Coldwell Banker Previews International in Beverly Hills, California. Today I'm going to take you on a little tour of a little known neighborhood called Little Holmby. Little Holmby is in the Westwood area of Los Angeles, flanked by Holmby Hills to the east off of Beverly Glen, to UCLA to the right, to the west, to Sunset Boulevard on the north, and Wilshire Boulevard to the south. Little Holmby, in my opinion and the opinion of many consumers, is probably one of the nicest actual neighborhoods in the Los Angeles area. Price point, it's relatively reasonable. In the last 12 months or so, prices of homes in this area have sold from just over $1 million for a teardown up to about $5.3 million. There have been some recent sales lately in the $3 million range for older homes which are being torn down or substantially renovated and rebuilt. It's a very family-friendly neighborhood, particularly because of the school. The school here is called Warner Avenue Elementary, and it's considered one of, if not the finest, public elementary school in the city of Los Angeles. And it's a very East Coast kind of feeling. You know, LA doesn't have a lot of, actually we have a lot of areas, but I wouldn't say necessarily a lot of neighborhoods. Beverly Hills is a city and an area, but it's not necessarily a neighborhood, whereas Little Holmby really is more of a neighborhood. Typically, the houses in the central part of Little Holmby tend to be of more value. I'm here on Loring Avenue, which runs from Sunset Boulevard down almost to Wilshire Boulevard. So it's about 6, 7, 8 blocks north and south to about maybe 4 or 5 blocks east and west. So just to give you a little overview of the type of homes. One of the things I really like about the Little Holmby neighborhood is that the homes basically are very well maintained and they have lots of nice character. This is Whiten Drive, which leads right into the Holmby Hills area of Los Angeles, which is the most expensive and exclusive area in town. This house here on the left sold a few years back. I'm trying to remember how long ago. It was maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and at that time I think it was in the 5 or 6 million range. This house recently sold. I believe it's going to be torn down to build a new property. And right over here, across the street, we're here on Comstock and Beverly Glen, that is Holmby Park. And actually, I'll just take you on a little tour around Holmby Park to give you an idea of the area. So we now exited Little Holmby. So on the right side is Little Holmby. To the left is Holmby Park, and to the other side of the park is Holmby Hills proper, which again is the most expensive area in town. This property sold recently in Little Holmby, at Westwood area. I believe it sold for $9 million, $9.2 million. It was a 1-acre property that has been torn down, and it looks like they're going to be building a new house on that particular lot. So I love the Little Holmby area. It's great if you don't need to have the Beverly Hills address, but you want a nice quiet area, great public schools, an area where you can walk and have a wonderful park nearby and be really next to the most exclusive and expensive part of Los Angeles. It may be a great choice neighborhood for you. Every house I've listed in Little Holmby has sold very, very quickly. It's a very popular area. Right now I've got 3 or 4 clients looking in the Little Holmby area, but there's very little inventory of homes. So now we're on the east side of Holmby Park, and we're going to be heading over into Holmby Hills. So actually, why don't we just take a little minute and drive up Mapleton Drive, which is right here to the right. This is the beginning of Mapleton Drive. The house over there across the white one sold about a year or so ago under $10 million. Next to me is the old Spelling Manor that sold to Ecclestone a couple of years ago for $85 million. And personally, and to most people, Mapleton Drive is considered the best street in Los Angeles. So this house was sold for $13.5 million. They tore it down and built a new house. And this house next door, my clients purchased it for $14.4, and with plans eventually to tear it down and build a new house. Lots of tour buses here in Little Holmby because we have, this is the one of the Playboy mansions that the wife was living in, but it sold a few years ago. And right here is the backside entrance of the main Playboy Mansion, which goes from Mapleton to Charing Cross Road. So anyways, I won't bore you with more of the tour of Holmby Hills, but that was a little tour of Little Holmby in the Westwood area of Los Angeles. Hope you enjoyed the tour.